Hey, what's going on, good people? Treveal C.W. Lynch, Mr. What? Mr. iAMthepossible, founder of iAMthepossible, and author of the new book, What Is Enough? Happy Monday, y'all. We starting off a new week with, I pray, a new perspective, a new perception, just a powerful outlook on life itself. If you don't know, I help people to see what they are so that they can like what they see. I am on a mission, y'all. I'm on a mission to fill this world with people that like themselves and who know what they are makes it possible for them to do so. Now, as I always start off, this word like, when I talk about helping people to see what they are so they can like what they see, this word like is actually defined as three powerful things. Number one, if you like something, by definition, number one, you find it to be enough, okay? So in terms of liking ourselves, we find ourselves to be enough. Number two, we find ourselves to be adequate, right? Nothing missing, nothing lacking, right? Lack is a lie. There's no lack in us, right? So we're adequate. And then number three, which is the most powerful one, we find ourselves satisfactory. We find satisfaction, which is my mission, which is my vision, right? To find and to see and to have a sense of satisfaction in one's self, apart from accomplishments, apart from achievements, apart from things that we accumulate, right? Apart from things that we get, because we live in a society that says, do, have, then you'll be. Well, I am the possible, right? I and my possibilities are one and the same. Everything I hope to be tomorrow, I already am today. That's the mantra, right? That's the philosophy, y'all. Tomorrow is a lie. It's always promising us something that we're going to either have or get or be some magical way that we are not able to already be today. So that's my intro. I know that was kind of long, but I always want to share the vision. I always want to share because I never know who's watching. I never know who's watching me for the very first time and they have no idea what I'm about. They have no idea what I'm into, what I speak about, what I preach about, what I write about, right? And so I always want to share the vision right out the gate. But today I am talking about the three powerful, empowering advantages to knowing the what. Okay, if you know anything about me, I believe in this idea of the what. Now, what am I? What are you? We're all humans. We're all people, men, women, children. That's the what. But the what, right? This next level knowledge, or this next level sensitivity, or this next level congruency, this next level consciousness to what we are in the eyes of our creator, the intentions and the imagination of our creator. That's the what. That's when life gets exciting. That's when life gets phenomenal. That's when you're no longer depending on anything outside yourself to inspire yourself. You're what I call self-inspired, internal inspiration. So I want to drop these three advantages that you and I get to have when we know our what. Number one, it is a greater sense of significance. A greater sense of our significance. When you know what you are, you will never again have to question your significance in this world. Maybe you've asked the question before, do I matter? Maybe you've asked the question before, does my life matter? If I die, would anyone miss me? If I took my life, would it even matter? Well, the answer to all of those is yes, you matter. Your life matters. You were created with and for a purpose. And when you know your what, you come into a greater sense and a greater sensitivity to your personal significance. You understand that your life means something, and it means something to a lot of people. I always say, know your what, know your worth, because what I've learned is that worth and value and significance, it's always been there. It's always been there. Thanks for joining this morning. I appreciate you guys. I see the names popping up. Thank you guys for rocking with me, for joining. I really appreciate your presence. Your presence is the greatest present that you can give any of us. So I really appreciate you guys rocking out with me. Thank you so much. And I pray that you guys find value in today's video. So the number one thing in knowing your what is that you have this sense and this sensitivity to your personal significance. You will never again question your value in this world, right? Okay, number two, it is you begin to have not cockiness, not arrogance, but just this confidence, right? I like to say this confidence beyond all conditions, all circumstances, everything outside of ourselves. You begin to have a confidence about yourself because you know that your life is aiding and it's contributing to something in this world. I always give the example of if I was a car, and I'm a big advocate about using this imagination of ours. Many times we live in such a way that we don't leverage and utilize our imagination to the degree that we could and should. But I like to imagine myself as a car, right? You got airplanes, they fly people, right? You got bicycles, they kind of ride people. But let's say I was a car in this world of many things. I was a car. I know I'm confident in my ability to transport people from this point to this point. Like we like to say, from point A to point B. When you know your what, when you know what you are, you know that you have a place, a position in this world. You know that you bring value to this world. You know that someone needs you at some point in time. Someone absolutely needs what you are, and you're able to tap into that reality every single day of your life. And you're no longer looking for this to give you confidence or that to give you confidence, or they, that's one of the hardest ones, they to give you confidence. You are able to cultivate confidence from the inside out, from within yourself. You're able to have that confidence because there's a lot of people that's walking around with their heads down and not feeling good about themselves, not liking what they see in the mirror, and they haven't cultivated a great sense of personal confidence. Not cockiness, not arrogance, not having a big head, but just being secure. I am somebody. I am something. I'm important. I'm significant. I'm worthy. And I'm worth so much to this world. So that's the second thing. Lastly, and this is really on a practical tip. I found this funny when I was thinking about it, but on a practical tip, knowing your what, it's a time saver. Now, I don't have my watch on right now, but I was going to kind of hit my watch and say, boom. It's a time saver, y'all. What I mean by that is that when you don't know your what, you get into relationships that can sometimes take you down the wrong path. Whether it's a male to a female, or whether it's your homeboys or your homegirls, or you're hanging out with the wrong crowd, or you get mixed up into the wrong things, you're rolling in the wrong circles, just relationships in general. When you know your what, you're able to, get this, you're able to say no. That's dope. You're able to say no. Do you know how many people, and I listen, I always raise my hand in these videos because I'm speaking from a place of experience. I told you guys, I never talk about hearsay. I never read a book and then run over here and shoot a video and let me teach you what I learned. No. I'm coming from life experience, okay? I've lived it. I've tested it in my own life, right? And anything that I'm sharing comes from a pure place of experience. But you're able to say no to some things. You don't get caught up. You don't waste time. Why? Because when you know what you are, you have a clear direction. It gives you clarity. Just like these glasses. If I took these glasses off, I really can't see that screen all that well. So knowing your what is like putting on a new set of glasses. You're able to see clear, right? You're able to see things. You're able to see your way. You're able to see your path. You're able to have the ability to make a decision about your direction. Even the Bible says, decree a thing, make a decision on a path in which you'll go, and light will shine, will illuminate. Wisdom and understanding and insight will illuminate your way, and you will be able to go where you need to go. So those are the 3 advantages that we have when we know our what. Let me recap. Number 1, a greater sense of significance. You'll never again question your significance. Number 2, you will walk with a great sense, and like you will live with, you will breathe, and you will stand tall with personal confidence that is not dependent on circumstances and conditions. Your confidence will be right out the gate. You will wake up in a state of confidence. You'll no longer wait for people to say something. You'll no longer wait for the check in the mail. You'll no longer wait for the breakthrough. You'll no longer wait for the miracle. You'll no longer wait for God to come down and open the doors. You'll no longer wait for anything external. You'll wake up in a state, a mindset of personal confidence, because you know that you matter when you know your what. And number 3, you will have a clear direction for your life. Doesn't that sound good? What would life look like? Let me ask that question. What would your life look like if you're in that position where you're looking for some of these things? What would your life look like? How would you feel? How would life change? How would life be different? What would your very existence be like? My goodness. Just imagine with me. What would your life look like? How would you feel? How would you exist? How would you walk? How would you talk? How would you interact if you could wake up every morning with a great sense of your significance in this world, with a great endless flow of personal confidence, no one could take it away, and with clarity of direction? That's what I'm experiencing, and that's what I want to help you to experience. I've come a long way in 42 years. My life has not always been this way. I've not always been happy with myself. I've not always been satisfied with myself. I've not always liked myself. I've been depressed. I've been on the edge of suicide. I've thought about and I contemplated suicide many times. I've had many near-death experiences in my life. I've been through so much heartbreak and so much heartache that I know what it means to be on the other side. And through the things that I'm sharing with you, many years ago, I was introduced to my what. That's why I'm so passionate about it, because it changed my life forever. And I want to be able to share these things with you because I believe that I am not the only one. I believe that I am not by myself. I am not alone. Someone else wants this reality. Someone else wants this life where they have this significance, they have this confidence, and they have this direction, this clarity about their personal self-worth. So I pray that you guys found value. As I always do, I want to end with my 3 things, you guys. Number 1, if you found value in this video, drop me a hashtag value. Hashtag value, y'all. If something I said or shared touched you, meant something to you, helped you in any way, will you please drop me a hashtag value, whether live or on the replay? It doesn't matter. I know it's early. This is just what's most congruent for me right now, to shoot these lives at 7 in the morning, West Coast time. That's what works best for me. So I have to kind of time it that way. So I know it's early and I know many people aren't up. So if you catch this on the replay, hashtag value. Number 2, if you know someone, friends, family, co-workers, doesn't matter, I want you to share this to your timeline. You could be the go-between. Someone may need to hear this message. Someone may be on the edge of suicide. Someone may be ready to call it quits. Someone may be ready to give up. Someone may be like right at the edge of making a decision that would negatively alter their lives. And maybe, just maybe, something I said, you would be surprised. It's not always the things that I or any speaker really prepare for. That, oh, as soon as I get on this live, I'm going to share this. Ooh, as soon as I get on this live, I'm going to share this. It's normally not those things that touch people. It's normally the things that just flow effortlessly out of our mouths that we don't even know that we said. Somebody come back, so many people come back to me and say, man, you said this or you said that. And I totally forgot that I even said it, because it's just the natural organic flow of God speaking through me to you. So you may be that go-between. Someone may need to hear this message, and you could be that help. You could be the one that blesses them. So I want you to share this to your timeline. Help someone else be encouraged. Help someone else be empowered. Help inspire someone else for this new week. Someone may be waking up, heading into a job that they hate, or heading into a situation that they feel that they cannot make it through. And maybe, just maybe, this word might help them through that. So if you will, please share this out. And then lastly, I want to always end with this. The greatest thing that you will ever become is accepting of what you already are. I'll say it again. I'll say it again. The greatest thing you will ever become, no matter your ambitions, your dreams, your hopes, your desires, your passions, your gifts, your talents, the greatest thing that you and I will ever become is accepting of what we already are. And that's why it's so important for you to learn what you are. I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys, and I'm believing in you guys. Listen, in this video, if you're watching live, I didn't add my link to my new What's My Worth workbook, but as soon as I shut this live down, I'm going to go back and I'm going to add that link. If you are interested in a tool that will help you begin to self-explore, self-embrace, right? Self-express, self-embody your worth. If you're looking for some easy step-by-step tools that will help you begin to discover, I like to say the greatest form of self-development is self-discovery. The greatest form of self-development is self-discovery. And I've put together a free downloadable workbook that I'm offering. These are things that I've done, test assessments that I've taken that have helped me to have a greater understanding and sense of my personal self-worth. And I'm offering it to you. And I'm going to add that to the description of this video. And if you're interested, just click the link and you can begin that workbook today. All right. I love you guys. Praying for you guys. Thank you so much. Share. Thank you for keeping God in it. Oh, God is God. We can't escape him. I couldn't keep God out of it if I wanted to. And I pray that I'm saying your name right. Velda, V-E-L-D-A. Forgive me if I'm saying your name wrong, but Velda, thank you. Absolutely. Thank you for the share. That is so precious. Thank you so much. And yes, thank you for mentioning God. Absolutely. I couldn't keep God out of it if I wanted to. I just understand, that everyone is at different places. And, everyone is at different places. And so, I have no shame or reservation about letting people know that I'm a man of God, and that my faith is in God. As I've shared on so many other videos and almost every post that I share. But absolutely, God is in it, because God is everywhere at all times. Omnipresent. I couldn't get away from him if I wanted to. You feel me? You understand? We are in him. He is in us, and he is all around, and everything, couldn't get away from him if we wanted to. God is awesome. And I am where I am because of God, my creator. I am where I am because of him. I have a smile on my face this morning because of him. So that's it. Wrap it up. Time for me to get to my spot. Love y'all. Praying for y'all. Believing in y'all. Until next time, this is Treveal C.W. Lynch. Mr. Mr. iAMthepossible. Founder of iAMthepossible. The movement, the mission, the mantra, the message. And I am the author of the new book, What Is Enough? If you want more information about me, you can visit me at iAMthepossible.com. iAMthepossible.com. One word, all lowercase, no space. iAMthepossible.com. Love y'all, man. Praying for y'all. Until next time. Peace.